Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
She's another little rocket. Give her some space too. Hello. Hey.
Took a minute.
She was like, stop bothering me with this. I want to eat. You're bothering me and you don't have any food here? Now, look at it. She's a lance head like all the others. But there's lance heads and then there's lance heads. That's another Bothrops atrox. Very, very pointy-headed beast. What? Are you just realizing that it's actually partially down your throat? The whitetails have been challenging also to keep in captivity because they don't like to drink so much either and end up with stuck sheds no matter how damp you keep the cage, and that's a point to other people. It's not how much water you put on the outside of the snake, it's how much water you get on the inside of the snake that determines the outcome of the shedding. Hi, you want something else to eat? Huh? Want something else to eat? No, don't look at the light. You missed. There you go.
There.
That's Miss Whitetail. Unfortunately this season she threw only slugs, because it would be very nice to have some baby whitetail lance heads. Oh, is your tail still unshedded? Oh, it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, am I going to have to grab that once you're finished eating and pull it off? Huh? Mmm, nom nom. Huh. Are you deciding that Mr. Camera is too close, or that it's a reflection of somebody trying to take your tasty meal, so you're going to retreat? Huh? Gravity is not helping you, huh? How's that? I know I touched it, I'm sorry. Nope, not using any meat hooks today, huh? Just the regular ratcheting teeth. Okay, so let's close this and let her enjoy her meal and move on to our next critter. There you go. Okay, Mr. Lapsoidia is ready to rock here. This is the African garter snake, Elapsordia sundavali. Hi, bud. Just shed out. Hello.
Maybe freaked him out with the camera.
Oh, no, no,
Nope.
no. That snake is very much a feeder. This is an elapid. This is not your run-of-the-mill garter snake. This is a lesser elapid that's found in Africa. Its venom is relatively mild for an elapid. I don't think there's any fatalities. However, you never underestimate the power of venom. Now he may be weirded out by the camera. Or, you know, it's hard to tell with this guy. He may be just waiting to make sure that it's dead and the rat or mouse, whatever I gave it, is not going to struggle. So we'll just close this up and let him or her do her thing. This is a bit of their shedding. Her shedding is very paper-like compared to Mr. Forest Cobra, which is fairly heavy. There's not much pigment there. It's just pretty much a clear coat. Very interesting shedding. It's very interesting, all the differences between all the different sheddings that the snakes have in my collection. Alright, so here we have a death adder.
Taking a swim.
Oh, and a big dump. Hi. How you doing? Are you hungry? Are you hungry, huh? There you go. I got what I want. Go away now. No happy death adder even. This was the reluctant feeder of my holdbacks for that bunch. Ah, here goes the happy death adder. She was small, very difficult to start to feed compared to her sister, who is much larger. But she seems to be doing very well now. Definitely a pretty snake with interesting coloration. I bred 2 red striped just like this and got this. This is an F2 generation. It is a, let's see, it is a great granddaughter to Big Mama in the other room. And we'll just let her do the happy death adder on her own. Hi there. Are you gonna lure, huh? Are you gonna lure? This is a rough death adder from Papua New Guinea, as opposed to the smooth death adder from Papua New Guinea. Oh, we got the tail going. There it goes. There we go. Okay, so when we see the tail going, it's caught alluring, so we have to go ahead and make believe that the prey item is attracted to that lure and give it a reward so it does it again in the future. These were bred by my friend Dr. Bob Harrington, who is no longer with us. So I have 2 of his animals sort of as a legacy to him. Hopefully I can find some unrelated ones to breed them to, so the bloodline can move forward. And this is the female specimen from Bob Harrington. Hi. Yes, I am very cautious. I don't want her hanging off my nose.
Oh, the tail was just starting.
You know, I try not to encourage them to strike out of the container. That's why I'm hesitant to put it near the front here, where it might come up and over, just to elicit a feeding response. It just makes for a lot safer situation. They don't try to launch themselves up. Of course, we already have enough things like these bothrops that I'm about to feed that will launch themselves through the air with the greatest of ease. This is a painted lancehead, Bothrops stiporus. Oh, hi. I think this is the boy. There you go. Raised these from babies. These aren't produced by me. Matter of fact, I think they came out of Europe. So the male is unrelated to Miss Bobbit over there in the other cage, and theoretically I can breed the male against the female and have unrelated babies, which is the plan. Hi, this is the female. She looks like she's just coming out of blue. You want that? These are very, very nice little bothrops. They don't get too big, and they're generally not very dangerous or rambunctious. They're pretty controlled compared. Controlled and bothrops usually are not used in one sentence, but in this case it seems to be the case. Okay, so now we get to something on the opposite end of the bothrop spectrum. This is a jararaca, Bothrops jararaca. These guys are long, lanky missiles. Hey, not the hand that feeds you. There you go. That's the right idea. I don't know what it is, but you know what it is? Probably my hot little hands, which you like me to keep off you during the summer months, because they make you sweat. You know, it's like, you know, they're just radiators.
They are. They're like little hot coals. During the winter, it's great. During the summer, it's like, no.
That's the way it is. Okay, so this is another jararaca, the opposite sex of the other one. Just shed yesterday. Very quick. These are the snakes that the ACE inhibitor type drugs were developed from a component in their venom. But these also cause lots of bites and misery to the inhabitants of their range, which is mostly Brazil. These young water cobras all of a sudden decided they really like me and are very interested in food. Hey, hey, how does it do that? You want this, huh? What? What are you going to do? Are you going to be crazy and bite something that doesn't matter? Huh? What? See, you were screwing around and it got away from you. There you go. These are ringed water cobras, which are my favorite cobras to keep because they're generally pretty easygoing. Their bite is mostly, well, not mostly, almost completely, I guess I would say, neurotoxic in nature, which means that you're not going to lose a whole pound of flesh with a bite like you would from an Indian cobra, a Cape cobra, or certainly a Cayuthia.
Well, they're also not as insane as any of those cobras.
Yes, they have a hell of a feeding response, but defensively they would rather run than be in your face. Okay, here's another one. See, she's a little bit more shy, and I'm really sort of wondering if these bigger mice are too big for her. Oh, she's blue. You want that? Huh? There you go. That's
Yeah, I'll
good.
take it.
And it's got plenty of water inside for helping with the shedding process. Let's see, do I got what? Do I have one more small one? I do. Okay. Okay, so now the third water cobra baby. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I know. You're very shy too. Here. Here. Oh no, it's a camera. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. I hate whiskers.
It's tickling my face.
Alright, I'll leave that there for her. She's been known to eat Did you eat? Huh? Oh, it looks like you did. This is one of the blue Komodos, lesser Sunda Island pit vipers. I had quite a battle with her last night trying to get her to feed. Seems to be a reluctant feeder, so I'm going to really have to check her sex at some point because it may be a male and not a female like I think it is. So we're just going to leave her alone. Now, these 3 cages have echis in them, and they're not known to be really good dead feeders yet. So we're going to move on. Can you see through that particular portal? She's going to come across the cage, or that's what I'm going to try to get her to go. Already I see the pupil dilating. Why did she come after my hand again?
We have lunch.
Yeah, that's really scary when you see them coming at your hand instead of the food item.
Yep.
I don't particularly like that. I'll shift that way. Just stay there and watch that. I'm just going to see if I can get this guy to eat. Hey, are you interested in food? Hmm? Come on, Slink. Come on. Yeah, where are you, you crazy thing, you? Oh, I see you. Why are you hiding behind your hide box and not That's the problem with trap boxes is they're only as good as the number of times you can get the snake in there when you want it in there. Sink, are you looking for that rat that I took away, huh? Come on. Are you interested? Huh?